Well, hello guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Anmol. I'm a teacher slash content creator. Now in this video, I actually want to talk about a new thing that has occurred in my life. I recently moved out and it's been 4 months since I've actually been living in this new house with my partner. We're both teachers and, we've always wanted to move out and buy our own place, and we have. In the midst of chaos when interest rates are so high and so many things are expensive and inflation is just ever growing and not really coming down. It's been interesting times. I just wanted to make a quick video depicting or talking about 3 things that I've actually learned since I've moved out. And for all my life, I was living with my parents, my grandma, my sister, my mom, my dad. In Indian culture especially, I would say a lot of ethnic cultures, but I'll talk about my own culture because I didn't really want to be the spokesperson for any other ethnicities or cultures. And I know that thought is quite terrifying and horrifying for some people, living with everyone, uncle, auntie, cousins and everything like that, mum, dad, and all the grandmas and everyone like that. But it's actually quite common where I come from. But obviously it's a little bit different here. And Adrian and I bought this place 4 months ago, incrementally renovating, buying more furniture, doing things at the same time, and paying off this big mortgage that we have purchased from the bank. However scary and overwhelming that is, at the same time, it's really riveting, it's really fun, and it's really just, entertaining, buying furniture and buying tech. Here I want to just share 3 things that I kind of learned in the past 4 months, and I didn't really want to make this video straight off the bat. Once moving in, I actually wanted to suss it out and, be reflective about it and be pensive about it, and also just be inquisitive at the same time and think, what are some things that I've actually learned after moving out? Number 1 would be, I think I'm a bit more grateful. I'm happy that I wasn't always in the situation where I actually had to pay mortgage at a very, very young age, monthly installments and all these things like groceries and bills and water bills. These are things that I didn't really care about because they were paid by my caregivers, which were my parents. And I know not everyone likes that situation, or not everyone is be able to be blessed in that way. And some people don't really want their parents to pay it till a certain age, and that's completely fine as well. But again, it comes back to the whole cultural aspect. And for me, until I was 27, that was my whole life. And I think moving out really taught me to be a bit more grateful. It taught me to realize how lucky I actually was for having my parents pay for basically a lot of things in my life. Yes, there were certain things after 21 that I started paying for myself, like my own fuel, my phone bill, any clothes that I was buying. And, every time I was going out, I would spend that money based on the things that I was earning. But those foundational things such as rent, house rates, council rates, mortgage, and all these different things, gas bills, electricity, things that you wouldn't even be aware of that now I'm having to pay. So I guess moving out has actually taught me gratitude. It's taught me that, oh man, I was so lucky to have all these things paid for. And now the fact that I'm doing it myself, I guess it's making me more mature in that sense. Number 2, especially living with a partner or living with a loved one. I don't know how living with the friends would be completely different. Living with families would be completely different. Living with a partner, I think both of us have realized living with someone that you really love is a true testament to your relationship. And I feel like if you can't live together, then you can't work out together, because living together really requires your true self to come out, right? The way you eat, the way you look after yourself, the way you clean, what are your bad habits and good habits. And if the other person, or vice versa, 2 people in the situation cannot, survive through that or cannot go through that, I think it really is a good sign that the relationship isn't working out. It doesn't even mean an intimate relationship. I'm just talking about friends that live together. A lot of the times that actually doesn't work out, and a lot of fights actually come from that. So that's the second thing. It really has taught me how living together, it's same as traveling together, right? It really showcases or really shows a testament to someone's relationship. Now it's actually taught me to be really, really good with my finances, because there's a disciplinary element involved, right? Because every month that mortgage repayment comes out, and if it's not paid on time, there can be consequences, there can be ramifications, which doesn't look good, especially from the bank's perception towards the customer or the consumer. It's made me more money, not saying money minded, because I was always money minded before even buying a house, but a bit more smarter with my money and how I actually use it, and what are the things that I don't need but I usually used to spend my money on, and now that I don't need to spend that money on the things that I don't need. My priorities have changed. Independence has occurred, of course, but I think overall, it comes back to that financial aspect. It's really taught me how to handle my finances well. And you know, having a house is huge. It's a huge responsibility. It's really teaching me fundamental things that I need to know, or that I think I'll just need to be a few years from now. Actually, I'll give you one more bonus thing that I actually learned. I know I did say 3 things, but one more bonus thing is that you actually end up missing your family a lot. Lucky for me, I only live like 10 minutes from my old house. So 3 times a week, I just go past, you know, have some nice food, spend some time with my mum and dad, and actually staying away from home now makes me want to cherish my time more with them as well. These are the things that I learned. Just wanted to give you guys a life update. I am making content again. I just got the 15 Pro Max. So if you haven't checked out that videos, I've been pumping out some content and I'm really, really excited to make more. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. It would mean a lot. Like it or hate it, leave a comment below. Thank you so much for watching.